Building a community is not an easy task, but if you want to give it a shot and you want to do it outside of the traditional social media accounts, well, there's a lifetime deal that's going on right now that's called Pensil. Now, I don't want to discourage you, but building a community is actually pretty hard, especially if you don't focus on a niche. That means that if you're not focused on a specific topic, it's kind of hard to get people to join that community. Now, saying that, if you are still interested in building a community, well, there's this deal that's called a Pensil, and it's in a lifetime deal right now. So I'm going to show you the deal and how it actually works. So let's go jump over to my desktop right now. What's up, everyone? My name is George, and this is SaaS Master. Today we're going to check out Pensil, and it's a lifetime deal that starts off at $79 for the lifetime deal. And if you guys want to grab it, that link will be provided in the description. It helps me out with a small commission. Now, Pensil is an alternative to Circle and BuddyBoss, just to give you an example. Now, in my personal opinion, I think it's not as powerful as those two that they are saying that it's the alternative. But hey, this is a lifetime deal and you have to take that into consideration. Now, let me show you what that deal gets you. Important things that you should know is that this is on the Grow plan. So you have to take that in consideration to see what that actually gets you, okay? So you get unlimited members per community, 5 admins and 10 moderators, up to 50 live stream hours per month. And that's basically the important stuff. And this is the license tier that are available. So the $79 deal gets you to access to 1 community and 75 gigabytes of storage. Now, be aware that if you want to create several communities, you will have to jump into license tier 2, 3, or that's the ones that are available. If you only need 1, then you're good to go with $79. Now, these gives you access to custom domain. So that means that you give them, well, you add your own custom domain in the DNS settings. And that means that you don't have to go to like a subdomain. It goes to your actual domain, which makes it look more professional. Now, they are offering a white label solution, but that is a month-to-month cost. And they say as of this video, it's costing $99 per month. So just be aware of that. And the Grow plan, this is what's on it right now. So please check that out before you jump into this deal, just to make sure that you are getting what you need, okay? So there's a comparison of what's on the Grow plan. Just make sure that what you need is available there, okay? Now, this is my test community that I've just created, and I've added 1 community, and you'll see that right here. There's 1, and I can add more if I like. That will depend on the plan that I am on. Now, the look and feel is kind of having your own wall, like you would see it on Twitter or Facebook, and you get the upvotes, you get comment section, you can add files to this, and obviously comment on it. So for example, Tom Cruise just upvoted this, and that's just my test account that I've created as a guest. And well, I can see how it's actually doing. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is the homepage, which is what we're viewing right now. And you can see right now that all the posts are expanded. You can see everything that's going on right here from this community. It's expanded. That's a setting that you have to set, and I'll get into those in a bit. I can explore groups, so I can create several groups inside of my community. So there's the introduction, a paid group, you can add those also, and the SaaS Master group where I'm doing my test. Yes, you can add paid groups and you can set the amount that you want to charge. The system is provided by Stripe, and as of now, the commission they say they are going to charge is on a case-to-case use. So we have to talk to them to actually find out how much they're going to charge us for the percentage of using that system, in case you are looking into the paid system. Now, paid groups are a great way if you plan to add kind of different type of content inside of that paid group, because obviously they're paying for it. So you're not getting the general content, you are getting a special section for this. Next thing is the saved items. If you are saving saved items from the posts, you will see them right here. We can view the events. So in this case, I have a new event right here, which is new video. I just created that for demo purposes, and we'll see a calendar. Same thing goes with the people who join the system, the community. They'll be able to see this, and I'll show you that in a bit. There's the groups right here. I can add a new group. I can add a banner to it, or just set a color to it. The group name, description. Is it going to be opened, free? That's what it's going to be. Is it going to be closed, or is it going to be paid? Remember why I mentioned paid? Here you can set the paid amount, set the type of currency for the one you want to charge. Is this a private group? Set it on or off, and you create the group. Super fast, super easy to create a group. Once you create a group, you're going to view them right there. So I can add a section to this group and I can edit this group. So in this case, I am posting on this group and you'll see the post right there and people could join in this group. So the test user that I've created is right here. He joined this group. You'll get a little button that says join the group and boom, you are in. If you set it private, then you must allow that person to jump in. We also have direct messages to direct message users from the community. That is possible. And we can add these links on the bottom. These are just simple links. You can create a plus link, you give it a name, and you give it a link. Nothing special about it, but it's good for the admin if you want to add special links to it. For example, just for demo purposes, I've added a deals link and the fan page link, just demo purpose, okay? We can also view the gamification here for the leaderboard. For example, this member, Tom Cruise, his karma points, the comments, the upvotes, the replies, and the posts. We're able to view this by members to view who's actually inside and actually communicating with others, okay? So it helps out in that sense. Next thing we have is the settings for this. So we have the settings for the actual community. We have the logo, the name, and the message. We can add another message, we can update it. Community settings, you can make this login required. So if we don't set this up, when someone joins the link for the community, they're able to view everything. They can't upvote, they can't comment, they can't post, but they're able to view it unless we set this on. So depending on your use case and needs, well, you might want to enable this or disable it. Members should verify both mobile and email. If you want to be really strict, then enable that. Disable direct chat, disable community switcher. What is that? Like you're viewing right here, I can switch between communities. In this case, I only have one, but if I had several, you can switch between them and you give that option to the end user also. Expand the post on community homepage. Like you saw on my wall, the posts are expanded. If not, you'll see like a little short description for it. Disable header drop down, disable mobile login and register, disable email login register, disable Google login register, etc. That's all available there. My subscription, update community if you want to change the name and all that stuff. Theme selector if you want to make it dark mode and if you want to change the main colors for it, that's available there. Zapier integration is based on invitation, but it's super easy. You don't have to do anything, just accept the invitation. And let me show you really quickly my Zapier account just to show you what you could do with that integration. So if you set a trigger, for example, if you have a form, if you have another, I don't know, WordPress when someone logs in, blah, 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 you can set that trigger. And these are the actions that you can create. You can create a post and you can invite a member to the group. So for example, if you are posting to several social media accounts, well, you can also do it with this by creating a post. Or if you want to use that form to have them log in, we'll create a member group for them. You can do that there also. So those are the possibilities with Zapier. There's API keys available also. I don't have knowledge right now as to what you could do with the API, but that's pretty good if you have this option because you can do a whole lot of things with it, depending if they have a lot of integrations with that and the verification for it. Also for this, there's a little bell on the top where you get notifications for what's going on. So these are the notifications of what's been going on in the community. And basically that's about it for this section. Now on the guest side, people who are joining in, this is Tom Cruise's community profile right here. And this is what he is going to view. For the homepage, we are viewing the expanded for this. I can comment right here. So test for this, I can send it. I can upload an image for this if I like. So this is a comment for this event that I've created. He can view the event and view the rest of the post. Explore groups also, that's available. Remember this, I made this as a paid group. So to enroll, it's $5, okay? You can save items. Again, you can save your own. The events, he's gonna be able to view the calendar of what's gonna be next. So is this the event? Okay. Do I wanna reserve? Let's go ahead and click on it. Yes, I'll attend. Maybe, no, I won't attend. You'll get an email to all this information also, like, hey, I reserved this. Do you wanna set it to your calendar? Etc., etc. Introduction, if you wanna view these also, you can remove those from the main page. The group chat. The general, this is a paid one that I've created. The general where I joined. Direct message this person. So I already direct message him. So I can do a test also. And I'll get a little bell notification on my end. And the links that I've created. That's what's available for the guest section. Let's go back to home, and you can build your community there. The only thing I want to show you at the end is the event, when you want to create an event. So if I go to event and I want to create a new one, these are the options that you're going to get. Upload a cover picture, the event name, the host name, description, number of registrants per event. So if you want to make it unlimited, or just say, hey, you know what, only 10 people can join, 100, etc. The start date, the end date, the online event, if you want to add a meeting link. So if you want to send this to Zoom, to somewhere else, that is possible. If this is a physical location, you can add the address there for the events, and it's added. And last but not least, you can go live in this system. Now, if I go into, for example, my general system right here, and if I want to go live and not just create a post, I can do so. So I'll just say test live video and description, just testing, instant meeting, or for later. So if I want to set a date for it, or if I want to do it now. And right now, well, I feel like going live. So I'm going to go live. You will get notifications to allow the microphone, allow the camera, and those type of information. So in this case, the camera, I'm going to use FaceTime for this, and you're going to be able to view my green screen in a bit. There it is, my green screen, the speaker, the microphone, etc. So my speed is okay for now. The quality is low, so it's giving me my network stats, and which is really bad in this house. So just heads up there. This is going to open up the panel. Here's the meeting code. So gotta give that there. The meeting link, copy invite message, and you get a bunch of settings with this, which is full screen, invite, share the screen, change the layout. For example, if you want to change it how it looks, the record this, mute all, microphone, video, leave the call. There's a chat system here. If you want to chat, you can create polls. So if I want to create a poll, here it is. If I want to view the participants and plugins that are available. So remote browser, Miro, YouTube, Google, etc. Those are the ones that are available. You can even use a whiteboard for this to use the plugins. Let me end this call. And for everyone, and there we go. So it's pretty cool that we can go live in the system. You can see right there, you are now live. Click here to join the live meeting. And that's what the users are going to view inside of your community. So they can go jump into this live. But basically, that is Pensil. Like I mentioned before, if you want to grab the deal, that link will be provided in the description. My final thoughts about this is that it's a simple community. You're not going to get all the features that you're going to see in the top dogs that are like, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and all of that. This is your own community where you have to work really hard to get users to join inside of that community. So like I mentioned before, I really recommend that you create a niche where you're going to have users really interested in a specific topic, and that's why they want to join in that community. If not, it's going to be hard to get people to leave Facebook, leave Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, and all of those and jump over here. So kind of things that I want you to consider before jumping into this deal. But there you go. I hope you liked this video. My name's George. This is SaaS Master, and I'll see you guys later.